Yo, what up? What's up? Yes. Black Suburban Dad here. The man with the most flaws in the game. The man with more flaws than IKEA furniture. The man with more flaws than Dollar General clothes. And I wear it as a badge of honor. Look, today, why does my mic sound weird? I swear to God, I don't do this for a couple days, and now all my settings are off. My computer reset, everything. I wish I could do this more. I work like 12, 14, 15 hours a day.
Nope.
It's kind of hard out here for a PIMP. I'm not one, though.
Nope.
I'm not one. Anyway, today I want to talk about, what was I going to talk about? I wasn't going to talk about black fatigue, but I want to set that up better because there's so much black fatigue going on out there. I want to make sure I give that show like the proper amount of justice. I don't want to do it injustice. I want to give it the proper amount of attention that it needs so I can do this black fatigue show. Today I want to talk about girls selling box. Like, some guys are okay with their girls selling box. Some guys will drop their girl off at the AKA the John's house so she can sell that box. Probably because he doesn't make enough income so he could actually stop her from selling that box. He doesn't make enough money to take care of all the bills. He don't make enough money for their living situation. He don't make enough money to get her out of these streets.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Huh?
Catch me outside. How about that?
Yeah. Catch her outside for sure.
Nope.
Yeah, so I'm going to talk about that, and I got a couple videos. I think I only got like 2 videos. Now, one of the videos that I'm going to show is absolutely incredible. This guy's up here. He's shucking and jiving. He's doing the do. He's doing some things that you wouldn't probably actually say to your girl, but if she proposes the fact that she wants to go out there and make a couple extra bucks, maybe on OnlyFans, or actually she wants to get in these streets and actually get active. She wants to actually get physical with another man because she's figuring, hey, man, look, rent is due tomorrow. Today is the 4th. Rent is due on the 5th because we're pushing it out like that because we don't have a lot of money, right? Well, instead of me going and trying to set up a OnlyFans and do this and that, there's a guy that I know that will slide me about $300, put him right here in my greasy ass palms right there tonight. And all you got to do is drop me off, baby. But look, it's just business. Okay, I promise I won't kiss him. I won't do anything. The only thing that's going to happen is a little bit of
Bow. Y'all some booty cheese.
But look, we'll wear a condom, okay? I mean, he'll wear a condom. We'll be nice and safe. It'll be, and you know what it is, right? If a guy wears a condom, it doesn't even count.
Nope.
It's like he didn't even actually do anything to me because it wasn't skin to skin. And I'm making a joke about that, but girls actually think like that. If you use a condom and you don't go skin to skin, well, it's probably not going to count
Nope.
in her book. So, your girl proposes something like that to you, and you're like, something, I'm broke as hell. Something, forget it. I'll go out, and I'll forgive you, baby, and I'll still bring you back home, and we'll make sweet, sweet love later on tonight, and I'll kiss you in your mouth, and, just make sure you take a very hot shower. But things like this are actually going on. I know I'm joking about it. Things are actually going on like this. Now, we're going to get into that. But before we get into that, I want to highlight another age gap couple because this show is all about age gap couples. I push it. I endorse it. I do age gap dating myself. So if I didn't do it myself, how would I be able to push these things? How would I be able to push age gap dating if I actually didn't do it myself? Now, you actually got some people out there, right? I'd say 70% of the people, maybe even more, they're sitting up here and they're giving relationship advice and they're not even doing that shit. They listen to another content creator. They go online. They're looking at Yahoo News. They're looking at GQ. They're looking at Woman's Magazine. And they're coming up with these stories talking about, oh, these are the top 10 things in dating. These are the 6 things that guys like. These are the things that women don't like. And, oh, these are the things that are going on in the dating marketplace today. And a lot of these magazines, they don't even know. Like, they're behind. Is that something that popped? Oh, I got 44 messages. They keep popping up on my screen. I don't know how to get rid of it. It's probably going to pop up when I show this age gap dating. Anyway, okay, so I endorse age gap dating. So let's get into it. Let's pop up our first age gap dating and give it to them. Give it up to them. Now, it said we tied the knot, and that is a 29-year age gap. Jeez. I mean, look, I'm telling people the age gap, it's up to you. If you want to go this extreme, it's up to you. Now, look, man, I will give you a quick rundown on why I say age gap dating is the thing to do. For one, if a girl was to get with a guy like me, right? I'm not going to say my age. If a girl was to get with a guy like me and just say she's 22 or 23, the guys in her age range aren't going to be able to take her out to Ruth's Chris, aren't going to be able to fly her to Vegas, you see, it keeps popping up. I got 44 messages. Aren't going to be able to take her to McCormick and Schmidt's, aren't going to be able to take her to play dress up, you know. He isn't going to be able to take her to Lululemon and play dress up. Like, I'll just sit down in the chair and she'll be like, oh, you know, I'll go model these pants for me. I'm like, go ahead, baby, go do it. So guys in her age can't do that. Me, I'm emotionally mature. Now, yes, I do have an icebox where my heart used to be. So I am just a tad bit cold-hearted, and my feelings are kind of like... But I am emotionally mature, okay? So I can read when a girl is in a bad mood. I know how to sometimes get her out of that black mood, unless it's a black woman.
Nope.
But any other time, any other kind of woman, I could potentially get her out of that mood. I can spend some money on her. I can get her in that little dress, and we can go out. We can go out to eat. We can hit the town, paint the town red. Guys her age probably can't do that. Another thing, right? Besides that, the money and the emotionally mature part, this is a big thing right here that people don't think about. Now, you see this. This is a 29-year age gap right here, right? And this is going to perfectly explain it to me. What I'm trying to say. This is a very good visual representation of what I'm trying to lay out right now. This guy has a 29-year age gap. Now, I've said it before. If I am 48, I'm dating a girl that's 24. Let's say 24. Let's fast forward 5 years. 5 years, she will be 29. 5 years, I'll be, 53. Now, you might not want to believe it, but if I keep myself in shape and she just does the mediocre shit, but I'm up here, I'm eating my green vegetables, I'm up here eating my meat, maybe I'm on the carnivore diet, I'm hitting the sauna every day, I'm using oil on my face, you know, I'm doing all the things to try to keep myself youthful. Me being 53, her being 29, like, visually, we're going to come closer as far as looks more than you would even recognize. So you say the number 29, you say the number 53. Oh, they're going to look so much different. No. Now, if the woman was 53 and the guy was 29, yes, that guy is never going to catch, or that woman is going to far exceed her looks. I'm talking about she's going to age out. Now, I'm not explaining this right, but she's going to age out in looks by the time he catches up to her. But if the guy is 53 and the girl is 29, well, the older he gets, she's going to catch up to him faster, okay? Because you don't want to believe it or not, but women don't age as well as men do. Have you ever heard the phrase silver fox? Silver fox, because when a man gets older and he starts growing those gray hairs or his beard turns gray, he still looks good. Men age like fine wine. Women don't. Sometimes women age like milk that's sitting out there on the counter and it's like 80 degrees in the kitchen. I mean, I'm just saying.
Nope.
I know I'm making a joke of it, but it's true. Men that keep themselves in shape, they're going to age better than a woman. So by the time I hit 53 and she's 29, we're catching up in age faster than you would even think. Now, give it another 5 years. She's 34. And I'm like, 58. We're going to be even closer in looks than you even realize, man. I'm telling you. So anyway, look at them. This is a 29-year age gap. And they look closer in age than you would even realize, man. I'm telling you. Now, look, yes, she does have youthful skin. So I'm thinking this girl's in her 20s. But look, man, you give it another 5 years, this girl's going to look like she's like 32. I'm telling you, man. 32. So give it up for the happy couple anyway right there. Look, if you like it, I love it. If you can deal with an age gap this big, and my messages keep popping up, if you can deal with an age gap this big, just remember you have to be comfortable going out in public. People are going to look at you kind of funny. They might think that you're her dad. So what you're going to have to do is like give her a peck on the lips, not on the cheek, a peck on the lips. And people are probably going to look at you like, whoa, what is that? But you got to be okay with it. You have to be okay with it, man. Like I said, if you like it, I love it. But I think age gaps are definitely, I know age gaps are the way forward. Now, let's see a couple more pictures from this lovely couple right here. Okay, so check this out. Now, we had another couple like this before, right? I guarantee you, she dressed him up like this, okay? And that is not a bad thing because he probably brings the money, status, emotional maturity to the table. Well, she's younger. She's going to know what the fashion trends are. She's going to want her man looking sharp, especially if there's a 30-year age gap. She's going to want you guys looking very presentable when you go out. Now, she got you guys color coordinated, and I like what she's doing here because this is not his idea. She set this up. This is a good woman right here. This is a damn good woman, like the Hodge twins would say right here, man. And she's taking care of her man. And look, he's all cheesing, smiling. He's grinning. He's doing all those things. And this man feels very youthful. And she's doing all the things as far as
Bow, 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 bow. Y'all some booty
she's letting this man have his way with him. I'm telling you, man, look, when you age gap date, when you're an older man, you have to have the right woman. If you have the right woman, she's going to make you feel youthful inside. I'm telling you, man, and I'm going to say it again. My friend told me this. Woman's strongest femininity is a woman's superpower. Let's just keep it short and straight to the point. Femininity is a woman's superpower. This man right here, he will literally go back in time age-wise if she is feminine. This man, he will bust through a brick wall. He will bust through the brick wall at Home Depot, steal supplies, and go out there and build a home from scratch if she's feminine enough. I'm telling you, he'll do anything for her. He'll literally take a bullet for her. Now, will I take a bullet for a feminine woman?
Nope.
No, because I think my life's going to matter more than yours, okay? I don't know you. I mean, I know you, but did we grow up together? Did we?
Nope.
Nope. I mean, I just, I'm saying we're together. Don't mean I got to give my life to you. So, but he will take a bullet for this woman. Some shit I would never do. Now, yes, man. I like what she's doing right here. She's got them color coordinated. And, what's going on here? Somebody don't belong. Now, there's a third wheel here, and I don't know exactly what's going on. Now, look. Some people look at this picture, right? And they would be like, oh, y'all got a cute daughter.
Nope.
They don't know my man's right here. My man's right here with the smiling and the grinning and the teeth and all that. He's with this girl right here, this nice little young thing. Now, if he was with her, he would not be smiling like this. He would not be feeling youthful. He would not be rocking these gold chains like that, man. I'm telling you, nope. Nah, he wouldn't. Now, she don't belong. I don't know what the hell's going on here, but let's go to the next picture. Okay. So he got the big Dodge Ram. Okay, it's not a Dodge Ram anymore. It's actually just a Ram. I didn't mean to say that. Okay, it's like their own independent thing now. I get it. It's a Ram. It's not a Dodge Ram. My bad. So he's got the Ram right here, and you know what they say? Girls love big trucks. And it looks like they might have just came from a rodeo. I don't know. She got the cowboy boots on or the cowgirl boots on. Maybe they are. But, yeah, man, look, once again, she has them dressed up nice. They look happy. I like this, man. I like this right here. And look at that right here. You know what I'm saying? He's got her on the beach in Hawaii, something like that. Maybe Kauai, Oahu, somewhere like that. Some tropical destination, maybe Cancun. He's got the white sands going down here. Yeah, I like this right here. Man. I'm telling you, man, this man feels very youthful until he has that massive heart attack, but he's going to have you set up, right? He's going to have you set up with a life insurance policy. So you'll be able to take that $250,000 to $500,000 and you'll get over him pretty quick, You'll go and you'll get a guy that's closer to your age. But from now on, you got this man that's making you happy and he's, she's making him happy. Yeah, I like this right here, man. Give it up for them. I love age gap dating, man. I told my homie, man, he was dating girls his age. I was like, yo, bro, you got to stop doing that, man. Like, you got to get with the age gap dating. He's like, really? I was like, yeah, bro. Like, you have to. You have to. I'm telling you, man, you'll feel like just youthful. You'll feel spry inside. You'll feel like natural endorphins. You'll feel like you just drank like 6 cups of coffee and all you drank was water. And it's because you're getting that young,
Bow, 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 bow.
yo, some booty cheeks, you know what I'm saying? And it just invigorates you. Anyway, let's get to this video of, is your girl selling box and you know about it? Is the normal girl out here selling box? Is the guy dropping her off to sell box at your place? Who knows? Who knows, man? I mean, I can't say that I was in Arizona and I ran into a situation like this, except the girl actually had a girlfriend and she was sitting in the car, and I was like, is your girl going to be okay with this? She's like, oh, yeah, she's just sitting out there. I was like, okay, well, flip over.
Bow, 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 bow. Y'all some booty cheeks.
Yeah, man, and yeah. I don't know how to get rid of these messages. It says 44 messages. I'll delete it when I'm done because I don't want to mess up any of my settings. Okay, so let's get into this. We're going to listen to this woman right here. And she says, look, the 9-to-5 woman, you normal women out there that's working a 9-to-5, and I'm thinking she's talking about American women, 9-to-5, sell box too. Now, I'm telling you, man, I haven't seen this video yet, but there is some truth to that. Actually, there's a lot of truth to that. There's a lot of truth to that, man. Things have flipped on its head. So all you normies out here that's coming out here thinking, oh, I'm going to get myself a good girl. Oh, she's not going to be doing this. She's not going to be doing that. We're going to be a power couple. She makes however many dollars she makes a year. Oh, she's holding it down. She's got her own place. I got my own place. Oh, she works as a cashier at Family Dollar. Well, how else is she supplementing the income? How else is she paying bills? I'll tell you how.
Bow, 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 bow. Y'all some booty cheeks.
Selling that BOX, man. I'm telling you. Okay, so let's listen to this woman and see what she has to say about the average 9-to-5 woman selling box.
I have 9-to-5 sell box too. Yeah, I know these 9-to-5 women love to talk about women who don't have jobs, IG models, 304s, as if they are not selling box too. But baby, I promise you, there are more women working a 9-to-5 that sell box. And the reason being is their 9-to-5 does not cover all of their bills. They love to act like that 9-to-5 job is paying for everything, but in reality, it's just not, boo. $20 an hour, $25 an hour, $30 an hour is not cutting it at all, especially when there are women out here making $100 an hour or are just entrepreneurs who are getting the bag in multiple ways. And what kills me is the amount of women that come on this platform that look basic as hell with no lashes, no makeup, a bun to the back, and a cardigan that will tell you that the women that don't have jobs are the only ones selling box. As if y'all don't really be trying to make that paycheck stretch just to take a fucking vacation. Baby, I worked a 9-to-5, okay? Made a good bit on my 9-to-5. And I will tell you, I was still having to call my man when I wanted to do something outside of my budget. So the amount of women that have 9-to-5s that don't have a man, that like to act like they just got it all together, it is literally laughable.
Now, she said that she would have to call her man to supplement her income. What she meant is she had to call her sugar daddy. You know why?
There are older men that like younger women.
Is that
there are
you?
younger women that like older men.
Are you an older man that likes younger women?
I'm an older man that love all women.
So, yeah, she was definitely calling her sugar daddy. That's what she meant by saying her man, because she kind of like, oh, I got to think of a word instead of sugar daddy. She wanted to say, oh, I was selling box, but she didn't want to put herself out there on Front Street and be looking like a garden tool. Now, me, I'm not the kind of person that'll sit up here and call a girl a garden tool. That shame shit is gone. It's out of here, baby.
I'm out of here.
I'm not shaming girls no more. I have no need to shame girls no more, okay? What I'm going to do, what do I look like trying to shame you when I know in my heart of hearts that I'm a piece of shit too? So, like, why am I going to shame you? I have no rights to do this. I know what kind of I know who I am. Okay, I'm older now. I know who I am now. And I'm not that good of a person. So, why am I going to shame you? Why the hell would I shame you, okay? Now, anyway, I'm not going to, this ain't about me, okay? Point is, I'm not going to shame people. Shaming is dead. So, she didn't want to put herself on Front Street like that. Look, man. What she said is absolutely true. There's girls out here. Actually, she said girls out here making $100 an hour. They're selling box too. Okay. Maybe they're doing it for the thrill. Maybe they're doing it because they don't want to give their self away for free. Girls have figured out ever since the CV-19, everything has flipped on its head. Girls are not just going out here busting it down, like Anton Daniels says, busting it down for a real one for free. They said they figured that they have money in betwixt their legs in the form of that juicy fruit, that snappy nappy dugout, and they don't just want to give it away to Pookie, Earl Vaughn, Chad, Trayvon, and all those guys wearing a black hoodie. Maybe those guys out there getting a knee on their neck like George Floyd. Like, guys like that, they don't want to just give it to those guys for free. They figure, hey, if I'm going to give it to you, well, I might as well get something out of it. So, yes, you might meet a girl and, you know, she got 2 kids. Just say she's a single mom. Just say she's a single mom. You're like, oh, you know something? This girl has a I'm instantly thinking of a story that I'm not going to talk about right now, but I'll bring it up one day, and it is funny as hell. Just say you met a girl that's a single mom, and, you know, she got 2 kids, a girl and a boy, and she lives in, just say like Bellevue, Washington, because I live in Washington. Bellevue, Washington is a upper scale place, okay? It's one of the more expensive zip codes in the whole state, actually. It's where Bill Gates lives. Bill Gates lives in Bellevue. But there's parts of Bellevue that, you know, they got their little kind of ghetto parts, kind of ghetto, but not really. Okay, Bellevue is a very good place. So, you know, you're dating a girl or you meet a girl. She's got 2 kids. She lives in Bellevue. But you notice she's a cashier at the Family Dollar. But she's still holding it down. She got like a little Volkswagen Jetta. She's always got her hair and her nails done. And you're like, oh, you know something? This girl's holding it down. You never even think about the fact that, oh, she's probably only getting $15 an hour at Family Dollar. You're so smitten because of that juicy fruit, you're not even thinking about that. But one day you go home and you sit back and, you know, you crack a beer open and you're thinking about your girl and you're like, wait, hold up. And you start thinking about, how is she affording that place? How is she getting her nails done? How is she wearing the freshest clothes? And I just seen her with the Jordan 1s on. They just came out last week. I know, because I seen it when they dropped. Okay? How is she wearing Lululemon? Those pants are $120 a pop. How's she wearing this stuff? And you start to think, oh, you know something? I think I know how.
Bow, 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 bow. Y'all some booty jams.
She's selling cheeks. Okay, she out here selling that box. That could only be the only reason, right? That's probably the only way. Okay, now if she's not getting actually physical and intimate with a man, or a John, like they would like to say, maybe she's selling her box online. Maybe she's showing everything that she has online on OnlyFans to a bunch of guys that are probably lonely, or who knows, man, a bunch of married guys. Because I think married guys are the one that's paying these OnlyFans girls, but it doesn't really matter. That's another topic for another show. But you think, how is she supplementing her income? She doesn't seem to have any extraordinary skills. And then it hits you. Oh, Eureka, she's selling box. Are you going to be okay with that? Are you going to be okay with that? Because a lot of guys would. Because this might be the girl that's for you. You might think, oh, this is my boo. This is the one. I'm not going to find any girl that's better than this. I'm not going to find a girl that's built better than this. That looks better than this. That smells better than her. So you decide to just stay. You decide to just stay with your sad ass. And you know that your girl on the side, when you're not there, she getting folded up like fresh linen. Her back is getting creased like fresh khakis, man. She getting just
bow, 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 bow. Y'all some booty jams.
Okay, man. And now let's get into this video right here. Now, this guy right here is something else. This video is about, I haven't watched the whole video, and I'm not even sure we're going to get through the whole thing, but this is a very entertaining video right here. The dude seems to be in shape. The last video I seen, he wasn't on crutches. Who knows what happens? Maybe he dropped a dumbbell on his foot. Anyway, it says, if Shorty sells box, then he's going to break it down. Obviously, he knows a little bit about girls selling box. The way that he's talking like he's been in a situation where his girl sold the box, and it seemed like he was okay with it. So I'm going to let this guy talk. I'm going to let him do his thing on the video. You're going to be very entertained, because this guy's voice does not go with what he actually looks like. He sounds like a ninja. He sounds like a YN. So his voice does not match him. Let's let this guy take it away, and I'll break it down. I'll have to stop this video and share my remarks. I'm not going to just let the whole thing play, but I'll stop and I'll share my remarks on key parts of the video. Let's go.
We sell box. She's still good. She's still good as long as when you're up next, you see profits. She's still good.
Okay, so he's talking about the PIMPING. I don't want to say it. I don't think YouTube likes that. So he's talking about that. Now, every black kid wants, not every black kid, but every black guy, I'm talking about when you get from high school on up, you want to be a PIMP, right? So that's what he's talking about. He's talking about the PIMPING.
Shorty sell box. She going out to do her thing, selling box. She's still good.
And now I'm going to point something out. So this guy, he's going to be doing this. That's his whole premise of this video, okay? She's still good. If she do this, she's still good. Now, I'm looking at the backdrop. Now, I've told you before, if you watch any of my videos, if I'm to meet a new girl, just say if I'm talking to a new girl and I met her online, she sends me a picture. The first thing I do is I just look right past her. I want to see what her background is. That'll let me know everything that's going on. Because I told you the situation of where the girl posted the video on this dating site and we started talking. And I told her, cute kid. And she was like, what are you talking about, cute kid? I said, your kid's right there in the goddamn picture. Don't you see him? The kid's right behind you. And she was like, oh, I didn't even know my kid was in this picture. So that's why I'm saying, like, I just go past them. And that's a true story, too. She didn't know her kid was in the video. It was in the picture. She edited the video, everything. She's looking all cute, you know what I'm saying, doing this. And the damn kid's right behind her. I'm talking about like a little goo-goo-ass gaga, a little goo-goo gaga kid in a diaper, no shirt, right behind her. And she never seen the kid. Posted it on the dating site and everything. I don't even know how it got past, how it was able to get posted. Because, you know, it's got to go through a clearance process. How did they let that fly? Maybe they didn't even see the kid. It was a white girl and a white kid, so maybe the kid just blended. I seen the kid. It was right there in 4K, right there in OLED, OLED. The kid was right there in the picture. She never seen him. So that's what I'm saying, man. Like, I don't just fixate on the girl like, oh, my gosh, she's so beautiful. No, I look past her, and I look at her background, and I see exactly what's going on. There's a picture a girl sent to me, another true story, right? This girl sent me a picture, right? And I said, oh, what strip club do you work at? She said, huh? I said, you're a stripper, right? You know what she said? You know what she texted back to me? Oh, you're good. And I never heard from her again. Actually, I'm lying. I didn't mean to say again. I didn't hear from her for about 5 months. 5 months, but then when I did start talking to her again, guess what?
Bow, 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 bow. Y'all some booty jams.
Yeah, so I'm going to let this guy. Anyway, look, you got to look past her and look past the background. Anyway, while I was talking about that, the reason I brought that up is because look at his background. Now, he's probably living in the projects right here, right? So he probably ain't got the money. So this is coming from personal experience. He's been with the girl that sold box. And guess what? She's still good.
She being safe about it. She getting tested. She telling the Johns, yo, leave all that alone. Leave all that alone. Don't squeeze it too much. Don't do that.
I don't know what he's talking about with it. The Johns don't squeeze it too much. Now, I don't know exactly what he's talking about right there. Now, usually the pimping, okay, they don't like their girl to go out and kiss the Johns. But if she's into a John, if she meets one, well, she's going to be tongue kissing that guy. And guess what? He's probably going to paint her face in the right way, if you know what I mean.
Oh, don't slap it too hard. She's taking care of the merchandise. And she's bringing back some Scaroli.
Now, that's what he wants to think. What he wants to think is, oh, you know something? Me and my girl talked about this. She said all she's going to do, she's going to lay up in there like a board. She's going to lay down on the bed like a board. He's going to do his thing. She's going to get up. He's going to get up. She's going to collect the money, and she's going to leave.
And I'm out of here.
Now, that's what you think. That's what he thinks going to happen. Now, what's really going to happen is she going to be up in there doing circles. she gonna be making it roll like a 24. She gonna make that ass roll like a 24. That thing gonna be spitting out juices and everything. And I'm telling you, the most craziest thing, the last thing that he think would happen that his girl's doing, she's doing. She's gonna be tongue kissing. Her face gonna get painted. She could be like, "Oh my God, I can't see. Can you take me to the bathroom? Escort me to the bathroom." All that's gonna be going on. Now he wants to think it's just gonna be very civil, just very vanilla, just very plain. Nah, it ain't going.
Nope.
It ain't going down like that. It's gonna be some of the most crazy, wildest. She's gonna be living out fetishes and fantasies, but then she's gonna come back to him and be like, "Oh yeah, that guy, he was super small, and yeah, she can be swollen down there. That's probably gonna be like the biggest beast meat that she ever ran into. She's gonna run into beast meat, and she's gonna be telling this guy, oh, it was only like 3 inches. She can be swollen down there. She ain't gonna tell him that.
She's still good. When you up next, she's still good.
Well, you probably ain't gonna get none that night because she's gonna be swollen, sir. She just ran into beast meat. Don't let her run into a black guy like a YN. For one, he's not gonna pay her what she should be paid. Okay. For two, he might have the beast meat in betwixt his legs, and you know what I'm saying, he might. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? He might have your girl just twitching and twirling. She might be spraying stuff there, spraying stuff here, spraying stuff everywhere. And then you want to try to go follow this guy up, this damn this black Mandingo. You want to go try to follow him up. And she said up there faking it. Talking about, oh my God, you're so good. Yeah, you're the best. When beast meat right there, they just plowed a new tunnel through your girl.
Don't despise.
But guess what? Guess what you thinking? She's still good.
LaFire Shorty, just because she sell box, she's still good. You just gotta make sure you help her maintain the box. You gotta maintain the hardware that's putting food on the table.
So yeah, he a broke ass dude, bro. He a broke ass dude because she put food on the table. Now he on crutches. Lord knows what happened to him, right? But he seems to be in shape, very good shape. Maybe he could be a fighter, up and coming fighter, and he hurt his foot. Maybe he broke his foot on a kick. Who knows? But he don't have any money, okay? But she's still good. The time is of the essence. I got to get this going.
So maybe you gotta tax it a little less. You know it's getting taxed already. I know it's getting taxed because I used to be the tax man on shorties that sell box. I used to tax it.
Uh-huh.
No rules, unhinged.
Okay, so he just said earlier he used to be the tax man, right? He used to be the guy, he used to be the John. And he said when he was doing it, there was no rules. So he's pretty much exposing himself. But now he's sitting up there. Before, he was talking about, if she gets tested, it's just going to be very vanilla. She's just going to be doing this. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be anything extraordinary. Well, he just said that he used to do it, no rules. That means with no condom, no Jimmy. Okay, so if you were doing it with no Jimmy, do you trust your girl out there to just go out there and have sex with all these guys with no condom, with no Jimmy? Do you trust her to do that? If you did it, what makes you think that she ain't going to do it with some other guy that she's actually attracted to? I mean, come on, man. Just think about it, dude.
Straight tax. All tax, no deals. No deal, no payment plans. So I know. But shorty, if shorty sell box, she's still good. She's still good.
So let me think. If my girl sell box, what would I think? Is she still good?
No, you're not.
Huh? Is she?
Yeah. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Taking care of the bills. She taking care of you. She making sure she doing condom checks on while she's selling box.
Yeah, see, he lying right there, man. He's lying right there because girls they don't always use a condom. If they run across a guy that's attractive, they be like, or what if a guy stealths her? Stealthing is when he's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to put it on. And then he actually never puts the condom on. And now she gets pregnant with a baby. But she's still good, right? I mean, come on, bro. That just because you want her to do it does not mean that she's going to do it. Because when she goes up in that room and she sees somebody that look like freaking Chris Brown or Trey Songz, all hell's going to break loose up in there.
Bow, 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 bow. Y'all some booty jams.
All hell's going to break loose. And she probably won't use a condom. And she'll tell you that she's still good.
To make sure you could keep hitting raw. If you up next on a shorty that sell box, you still good. You still good. Don't disqualify shorty just because she sell a little box. Just because she sell a little box, times is tough. It's tough times out there. It's tough times out there. As long as you're seeing some of the profits, like I said, she taking care of the box, and you taking care of the box. She's still good. She's still good. Always remember that. Stay sharp.
Nah, bro, I can't co-sign this. Because she ain't good, bro.
No, you're not.
Nah, son. It ain't, nah.
Yeah. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Not in the eyes of the beholder, and the beholder wins my eyes. Anyway, look, I'll be back. Again, time is of the essence. I'm expecting a phone call because all my girls got WhatsApp. I'm expecting a phone call in a second. Video chat. Anyway, Black Suburban Dad Reviews. Tell a friend to like and subscribe to the video. You like and share the video. It's the man with the most flaws in the game. It's the man with more flaws than IKEA furniture. It's the most, God damn it. It's the man with more flaws than Dollar General clothes. And I wear that shit as a badge of honor. Black Suburban Dad Reviews. I'm out.